One time he has advice to work on her. We look at Onyemu Gochukwu. There's so many of you that are gathered here. Let us come as a family under the ADC coalition led by David Mark to turn around our dear country, to stop this lamentation, to stop this crying, to make sure that people in ID camp go back to their houses, go back to their farms, to make sure that no Nigerian wakes up hungry. Thank you, and God bless all of you.
Thank you. Okute kaigeso, mone jeje mona na, okute kaigeso, okute kaigeso, mone jeje mona na, okute kaigeso. Thank you very much.
Happy New Year, everyone. Even as a new year 2026 just commenced, we are still having news in Nigeria that will shake the general populace, as Peter Obi, the former candidate for presidency in Nigeria in 2023, just crossed over to ADC, leaving Labour Party behind. And this has not just been Peter Obi making such a move, as many other big names in Nigerian politics, both governors, senators, and even former presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar has also moved into the ADC. This is now the biggest coalition party in the past few years. The last time something like this occurred was when AC, Action Congress, which is now APC, was founded, and so many big names as well moved into AC at that time, which now eventually led into ACN becoming such a big name, and now it even holds the current president of Nigeria, as President Bola Tinubu is now in the now reformed AC Action Congress Party, which is now APC. So that can tell you what a coalition party can actually bring forth at the end of the day. But in this particular video, I want to explain in layman's terms what brought Peter Obi to move into the coalition party ADC. ADC, which stands for African Democratic Congress. Peter Obi now is now a member of ADC, confirmed. So this is what I'll be breaking down. So as for every layman just like me, because I had to go ask questions and really search to know why he made this move. Because the last time I heard the news about Peter Obi in relationship with Labour Party, he stated that he wasn't going to leave Labour Party at any time soon, because he felt like despite all of the controversies around Labour Party, it was an internal issue, or it was internally, the Labour Party was trying to bring itself down internally. So he felt like there was every means for it to be corrected and for them to have a change that will make him continue to stay in the Labour Party. But now he has moved. So why did he move?
Of the greatest, 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 of the greatest Nigerian people. Good day to the high table. I've been given 1 minute.
Yes.
You know, whenever it is, I can speak not only for Nigeria but also for Africa. But today we had a great leader who said it's all about unity. It's all about unity. We are united with the insecurity that affects every part of the country. We are united with the lack of employment. We are united with the things that are not working. The next time they tell you we are not united, remind them that the problems that face all of us, we all get it. And so, therefore, we will put our hands together to make sure that Nigeria becomes an amazing country, a great country, one that we all will be proud of. And today, Nigerians have decided that they are going into the African Right? Give me the second one. Give me the third one. There is a reason why there is no party there. It simply means this is not the time for jollification like you would usually see. This is the time for Africans, Nigerians. Nigerians will lead the way. And this is the time for us all to come together and have that Congress. African Democratic Congress it is. ADC!
Arise and shine.
Before I leave, I want to say here, sir, Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, I have never been in any political party. I have refused to be a card-carrying member of any political party. But as my leader, I give you my words that I will proudly be a card-carrying member of ADC.
Welcome to my channel. Please do like, subscribe guys. We need to rack this number up. It's a new year. We need to rack this number up to over 400 subscribers. I know it's small, but that's a small step, but a big step in the general. Before we can talk about Peter Obi crossing over to ADC, we need to first talk about the main name, which is Barrister Julius Aburi. He is the controversial leader of the Labour Party, and he has been the leader of the Labour Party for quite some time now. His tenure ran out in 2023, but based on some of the issues and the presidential election that was going to be holding at that particular period of time, they came to a consensus that he extended his leadership by 1 year. But after that year, in 2024, he decided that he wanted to amend the constitution of the party, allegedly, and then this raised a lot of eyebrows. So many people were against it. This matter went to both the Supreme and Appeal Courts.
We commend the Nigerian judiciary and welcome the recent Supreme Court judgment that removed Barrister Julius Aburi as the national chairman of the Labour Party. We honor our dedicated members nationwide who have remained steadfast despite the turbulence. At a time when Nigerians are yearning for credible leadership and they see the Labour Party as a beacon of hope, it is regrettable that we must battle internal sabotage from those who should know better. It has become evident that Mr. Abure does not have the best interests of the Labour Party at heart. Rather than unify the party, he undermines it. Rather than attract credible Nigerians to come and join, he alienates them. Instead of advancing our collective vision, he pursues narrow personal ambitions. Most painfully, he targets those who have brought credibility and national visibility to our party. His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi and Governor Alex Oti. They represent the aspirations of a new Nigeria. After a careful and comprehensive review of the Supreme Court judgment delivered on Friday, April 4th, 2025, the National Executive Council, NEC, is deeply concerned by the subsequent actions of Barrister Julius Abure, particularly his continued impersonation of the esteemed office of the National Chairman of the Labour Party. These actions have not only violated the spirit and letter of the law, but have also brought the image and integrity of our great party into disrepute. In the exercise of its constitutional mandate and in strict accordance with the disciplinary provisions of the Labour Party Constitution 2019 as amended, the NEC in session hereby announces the commencement of disciplinary actions against Mr. Aburi.
But at the end of the day, he still won. Aburi won the case and was reinstated as the rightful leader of the Labour Party. Then the Supreme Court of Nigeria nullified the verdict again. To which, at a point, Peter Obi got a little bit tired of all these inconsistency in the laws of the Labour Party. That they made up a group, a caretaker group of 29 members that were supposed to work on this particular case and put in somebody new to take over the party. This caretaker committee was advocating for Aburi to step down, which he wouldn't, and this caretaker committee was led by Nenadi Usman. At some point, Lamidi Apapa claimed leadership of the party but was not legally binding because legally Aburi was still the head of the party. So it was as if the party was broken into two factions. One recognized by law, which stated that Aburi was the leader, and the other recognized by party membership. So that would tell you the amount of inconsistency in the party. Accusations labeled against Aburi was that after the presidential election where Peter Obi lost, some party members claimed that he mismanaged the funds or the proceeds from the election. This led to him even castigating Peter Obi, stating that he didn't make the party more popular. Meanwhile, most Nigerians wouldn't buy into that knowledge or into that particular comment because most of us got to know or vote for Labour Party because of the affiliation with Peter Obi in the first place. I can literally count a dozen of my friends from my small circle that voted for Labour Party for the first time in their life in the last election. So, and this was the same story all around the nation, that most people knew about Labour Party for the first time because of Peter Obi. The affiliation of Peter Obi to Labour Party even brought about the winning of election for different candidates that came out through the party for the very first time. So many senators and even governors won their election through the Labour Party, all because their name was indirectly or directly related to Peter Obi because of their party affiliation. Before Peter Obi entered the Labour Party, it had only held one position in its entire existence. But after he joined, it had its first governorship position. It won 8 Senate seats. House of Assembly, it won 35 seats. Numerous State House of Assembly seats. So it is clear as daylight. This isn't even emotion or any other thing. Based on numbers, Peter Obi or the Obedient Movement racked in numerous numbers and made the party well known. This is even a statement against Aburi or not. If he wants to say whatever he wants to say, that's his choice. But based on numbers, Peter Obi gave this party its name and put him in the high stakes when it comes to Nigerian politics. Now, with the rise of the conflict, the internal conflict in the party, those representing the party in the House of Senate started deflecting, and that was a clear reason for them to deflect to other parties, because if their party isn't supporting them because they are more focused on internal disputes, how then can they guarantee its seat holders another term in the House of Senate? So they started deflecting to other parties. After most defection from the party to other parties, most especially from Labour Party to APC, the Labour Party now has only 4 seat holders from its initial 8 seats that it held in the House of Senate. Even at some point, Aburi even threatened to forcefully expel Peter Obi out of the party. That's like shooting yourself on the foot. How would you expel the major player, the one person that kept your party relevant? How can you threaten to expel him out of the party? Some of these politicians, they just think of positions of power and they don't even consider themselves. It's like you want to think of power to the extent that you even self-sabotage.
Nigeria, are you not Julius Saburi? So what is not Julius Saburi?
He's maintaining a single life.
You are the ones who is frustrating Nigerians. In case nobody has told you, you are the one frustrating Nigeria. Are you not Julius Saburi? So what are you not doing with the Labour Party? Police, they find you, they enter aeroplane. Police, they find you. Is that not Julius Saburi? Are you a good key? We the tell you, man. Are you not Julius Saburi? Police is looking for you. You don't destroy the Labour Party, they enter aeroplane. No, go kill all of you now. Can you imagine? That's Julius Saburi. Police is looking for him. The person who destroyed the Labour Party. And he's still coming to enter aeroplane.
You know why?
Wait till you ask for that.
Excuse me.
And you know me. And you're asking me for a man.
Excuse me, sir.
You know me and you're
Excuse
asking me
me,
for a
sir.
man. My chuka inside your head.
Wait.
Think I've been in you before. If you get to Benin, tell me are you man. That's Julius Saburi. Oh, that's Julius Saburi.
I know.
You don't know him.
I know
that
you.
motherfucker.
I know you.
All of you ruined our chances.
Excuse me.
You are coming to enter aeroplane. Oh, you don't know.
I know you. I know you. we belong.
Anywhere we see politicians, we need to be embarrassing them.
I will report you to
Anywhere.
These were some of the reasons that broke the camel's back, because at some point, Peter Obi will have to make a decision that will favor his future and the future of the Nigerian citizens, who might probably feel that presently they need a better leader to rule the nation. This brought about the big news that came up on the 1st of January. A coalition party is the only option that will bring about change, or that will bring about a stronger party that can unseat the incumbent president at this point, because he has so much power and so much recognition that if the big names in Nigerian politics were to stick with their party, that would deflect a lot of voters, or that would have spread most of the votes around. So instead, they all decided to come together. Both former presidential candidates, Atiku Abubakar, decided to move into the ADC, as well as the well-known Labour Party former presidential candidate Peter Obi had to, at this point, move over to ADC as well. The goal is widely seen as the foundation of a new rescue mission coalition involving figures like David Mark, Aminu Tambuwa, aimed at challenging the current ruling party in the 2027 election. The biggest name that has deflected are names like Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar, Nasir El-Rufai, David Mark, Aminu Tambuwa, Rabiu Kwaso, and so many other names too. The hopes of this particular coalition party is widely supported by Nigerians that want a new party that will come with a goal of unseating the incumbent party. We wish Peter Obi and the ADC party the best of luck, because it's a general consensus that most Nigerians are not satisfied with the current state of the country, but we hope for greater heights and progress in the country, whether it's going to be coming from the current President Tinubu or whoever that appeals to the nation to take over from him in the nearest future.